A quiet
Quite.
discussion. A very quiet discussion.
I think generally we trying to help the architect, right, the designer with all these computational tools, whether is it in trying, to make it affordable, right, or you creating tools that are not too difficult to use, like in the case of the digital framework. And also for the last paper is providing, I think the insight is to have many options, right, and having a way to measure their performance, and in the end is really making the workflow better and make our life better. I think this is a very generic, it's not a conclusion, I'm just kind of talking, right, it's just to trigger some discussion since we do have
Actually,
some time.
I have a question to Nihal, if I can.
All right.
Sure.
Okay. First of all, thank you all for your presentation. Very nice presentation. Now, I want to ask you, in the coding of Grasshopper, if we want, for example, to work on a circular space, the Grasshopper components will have some changes in them, or just the input will change? Yani, yes.
I think I might have to, because I had defined the space as being rectangular. So if it's circular, then I think I would have to like make certain partitions. So I don't have like one rectangle. I would have like a rectangle and the smaller one and another smaller one. If I'm going to just work on the interior space, and I won't work on the outer walls. If I'm working on the outer walls, then the definition for the width of the border, because in my presentation I had said that I have the model is in 3 parts corresponding to the walls and then to the main entrances and the interior space. So I think that would change. It would have to follow the dimensions, the equation, the circular space equation of the curve itself, so that it can form border both adjacent to the walls. But if I don't have that, then I would segment the space into small rectangular strips that I would then use.
So just in the equation of the shape itself, we will have changes, but the other sequence will be similar, will not change.
Yes, it's basically, first I define where I would put my the area that I would that I can further on divide by adding some points. Like I don't know if I can share my presentation again. Give me a minute. So what would actually happen here, for example, that these parts, you can see my pointer.
We're still waiting for the screen.
Waiting for the sharing, yes, but not yet.
Okay.
Okay, yes.
It works now. Okay, so I have an equation.
The internet is not stable with Nihal, I think.
I would just I stopped my video so that the internet would work better. So
it's okay.
Yeah. So it's basically all like plus and minus equations. It's pretty simple. But what happens is I would add the booth here. I would have like certain points that I would calculate the starting point of each area here that I would further on divide. So I basically have 2 cases. It's either it's in the middle of the space or it's adjacent to the wall. So it's circular, then I would have to make it correspond to how the walls are like. And then so I would have to change the simple equation here so that it corresponds to the curve.
Okay.
But the central area, I think it would be easier. It would be much easier because I can like have it in segments then.
Okay, I get it. And another question, how time did you take to create the Grasshopper file for all of these questions and
Okay, so actually for the parametric definition, it took me a week, but it was a very hard week. I had to like sketch a lot and try to find ways to connect everything together. So, but the simulation, I think, took about another week and a half. But I had already been.
You are very fast, by the way. Okay, thank you so much, Nihal, and thank you, Emmanuel.
Right, sure. Any other question? We still have a few minutes before we end the session. No? Okay. If there isn't any, thanks everyone for this session. Interesting presentation, and yeah, please read the proceedings to learn more and contact the different authors to find out more and learn from them. Yep. I think this is the end of the session. Thanks everyone. Hope we meet again in some other context. Yeah, some other conferences.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.
Thank you. Bye. Bye all.
Thank you all.
Meet you all.
Bye.
Bye.
Mona, we have to stay on, right? Two of us. Mona?
Yes. Yes, I'm with you.
Okay.
Will we join the discussion room or here?
Anything. The rest of the people could leave the breakout room.
We have the coffee break, I think.
Oh, there's a coffee break. Not as if there's coffee though.
Let's go to the coffee
Virtual
break.
coffee.
I have my coffee here.
Good for you. Got nothing.
Yeah, goodbye.
Okay, bye. Bye everyone.
I think there's another link to for rapporteurs and moderators to meet
Oh, there's
together.
another link. Oh yeah, right. What's that link? Can you send it to me?
Okay.
Or it's just the main
Just,
room?
send me your email and I will forward the email to you.
Or can send me over the chat if that's easier. I actually sent you the email just now. Before the session actually. So you will have my email address. But that will happen immediately after this, no? Is it, Mona?
Yes.
Okay. So should I leave the room?
Yes, we can use this room.
Oh, okay, right.